Do you realize that somebody who's got a history of harmful intoxicants coming in and saying, well, I was just spraying a birdhouse. Do you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
I know, that's just my luck, though.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just my luck.
Two cases, 2 violations, 1 man standing in front of a judge. Again, Levi Shear isn't just facing a probation violation today. He picked up an NEW felony charge while already on intervention in lieu of conviction, then missed reporting it, then got caught with alcohol in his car. And now, he shows up without a lawyer with a story about a birdhouse, and the nerve to call it bad luck. Watch how this judge handles it.
Case number 24CR42182 and 25CR42473, State of Ohio versus Levi Shear. Mr. Shear is present today without an attorney. The state is represented by Teresa Hyatt. Mr. Shear, there's been a report that you violated your intervention in lieu of conviction. The allegations are on March 24, 2026, you were charged in Franklin with abusing harmful intoxicants, a felony of the 5th degree. Also on that date, you were arrested by the Franklin police and subsequently posted bond. You failed to report this law enforcement contact to your probation officer by the next business day as required. Also, during a search on May 29, 2026, they found alcohol beverages inside your car. This could result in revocation of your ILC. We would then go to sentencing. You have a right to be represented by an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney will be appointed to represent you.
Your Honor, just for the record too, it's not on the docket, but he has the new felony 5 abusing harmful intoxication that we have set for an arraignment today as well. I can give you that case number.
Okay, thank you. So let's go.
The report for the arraignment is up there as well for this case.
Where is it?
Probably in the stack of all of his paperwork.
Yeah, I've got the paperwork.
And it's posted on it.
Okay. Okay, you're charged with abusing harmful intoxicants in case 26CR43532. That carries a maximum penalty of 12 months in prison, maximum fine of $2,500. You also have November 11, 2024 conviction for, well, you have a charge then.
It might have been the last time I seen you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done anything on it since then.
Okay. All right. We'll enter a plea of not guilty for you on that charge. Set the bond. You already posted a bond on this, right?
Yeah.
That, hold on a second.
Do you post $1,000?
1,500, yeah, cash assurity posted,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yeah, I've been back and forth. I don't know if, can I say something?
Yeah, just a second. Okay, so we'll just continue that bond, Ms. Hyatt.
Okay, with pretrial services, or do you want to put him on a monitor so we know where he's going? Or?
Community corrections.
Community corrections,
Yeah.
okay. That would be open, would that be like a GPS or
I don't know
EMHA?
yet. I want to find out what his situation
Okay,
is on
fine.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's your plea to that charge? Not guilty at this point?
If you don't mind, I would like not to plead because I'm back and forth with my lawyer. I've already dealt with this in Franklin Municipal, and I've already paid him $1,000. He talked to them all. They dropped it down to a misdemeanor, but he eventually had to roll it over because of probable cause. I don't know what to say and what not to say because I'd rather him talk
That's
about it.
fine. Who is your lawyer?
My lawyer is David Ciccarelli.
Okay,
But since I'm doing this now with you, I have to pay, hire him again, but I've been back and forth with him. I was on my way after my probation hearing, after I had the arraignment Friday morning, and then I went to see my PO, and I was leaving there to go pay him the $4,000 to hire him for all this stuff. But unfortunately, I got put in custody. In the police report, the cop said that he's seen me do it. I was in a bathroom stall. I pooped my pants. I was embarrassed. I did get a few cans because I was building a birdhouse and doing some hobbies at the house. You know, I use it for work and things like that.
Let's not get into the facts.
I'm just saying, yeah. But
Do you realize that somebody who's got a history of harmful intoxicants coming in and saying, well, I was just spraying a birdhouse. Do you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
I know that's just my luck, though.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just my luck.
So,
But in
Wait
the
a
police report, he said he's seen it, but when they got him on the stand, he said that he didn't.
Do you have a job?
Fighting. Huh?
do you have a job?
No,
Yes,
about a
sir.
couple of weeks
Okay.
ago, but I've had that job since August 11th.
Do you want us to appoint an attorney to represent you if you aren't working?
What would you recommend? Because all I got to do is get a hold of him, but if he's busy, then I would need one. Could I go ahead and say maybe? If I
Why don't we
don't,
appoint an attorney to represent you? If you don't feel he's doing a proper job, you can go out and hire whoever you want. I'm just trying to expedite this somewhat.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'd rather get past this and get back out there and start working, honestly.
Okay.
Because
See, what I'm trying to avoid is coming back in a week and finding out that you still haven't been able to obtain counsel.
it's just hard to get a hold of him through here. Like right now, I'm trying to. My mom's trying to go through him. All she got to do is call him. She got to come up here and get $2,000 out of my pocket, and then go to my bank and get another $2,000 or $3,000.
Judge, we did get an email from Ginger Weigel after arraignments last week. She contacted David Ciccarelli, and he said he had not been retained for the case yet.
Correct.
Okay.
That was
See,
why we
'cause-
did not do the arraignment last Friday, Your Honor.
Yeah, we've been back and forth. He's been busy, so I'm
Hey,
like,
you're
well,
welcome to hire Mr. Ciccarelli. That's totally fine.
Okay,
However, it hasn't happened yet,
right.
and I'd rather not have you sit in jail until this all got figured out.
I wouldn't either, if you don't mind. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Well, you may sit in jail,
Well,
but
yeah.
I don't want you to have to come back next week and then come back 2 weeks after that. I'd like to go ahead and get this thing rolling.
yeah,
Okay, who's next?
He had been Swift previously.
previously. I mean to ask you, how's your hip doing? Is it okay?
My hip?
Yeah. Didn't you have a replacement last time
No,
I saw
that's
you?
not me. I had a kidney taken out.
Well, that might have been it.
And these are your probation violation cases. We have to sign for both.
Okay.
I don't know which I'd rather have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that when I was in, I couldn't see you, and I had to stand there a little bit longer than I did because of everything going on. Here we go.
And here's his business card, just give him a call.
All right.
Here is the arraignment entry.
Okay.
Judge, it does say, I checked EMHA, but I mean, if it's gonna be just supervision with curfew, I can change that.
Yeah, place him, I'm gonna release him on electronically monitored house arrest.
Okay, then that's.
With, if you've got a job,
I have, there's a buddy that I have one lined up. The job that I was working at was General Dynamics. We make missiles for the military. Ever since I got put on probation by you, I've never been late to an appointment. I've always been on time. I've always peed clean. But with this job, a lot of people have started quitting it because it became honestly ridiculous, like high school. I do have a friend that is giving me a name to his work. I just got to get through them and put an application in and start there.
well, you can go to work
Yes,
and you can go to treatment.
yes,
And that's what you need to do because you've got this problem you've got to deal with.
yes,
Okay, otherwise do you have a place to live?
yes.
Okay. You can stay there at home and go, you can go to work. If you have a job interview, you contact Community Corrections, tell them where and when it is, they'll verify. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's all.
All right, thank you.
Is he in treatment?
I don't know. It does not
So-
specify that.
There's an issue with that. I was seeing Crystal, I can't remember her last name. She ended up quitting and not telling me or the Tyler House about it. But I did go there Wednesday, and I got newly signed on with Alexandria Hines.
You can do, they'll meet with you before you get out of jail.
Well, I've already met with her once. Basically what it was I had
The judge gave Levi Shear electronically monitored house arrest instead of a cell work release. Treatment access. A real second chance again. But here's the thing. This man has had chances. He had a job, a lawyer, a program. He blew through all of it. The judge showed restraint. The question is, did Levi earn it? Or did he just talk his way out of consequences one more time? Do you think the judge was right? Or did Levi waste his last shot? Drop your verdict in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.
1 CR 38480, State of Ohio versus Garrett Ludwig. Mr. Ludwig is present without counsel. The state is represented by Teresa Hyatt. The allegations are that on January 19, 2023, you failed to report as directed to your supervising officer in Montgomery County Probation Department. A warrant was issued, and 3 years later, you're back. You have, this could result in revocation of your intervention in lieu of conviction. You have a right to be heard on the matter. You also have a right to be represented by an attorney. Would you like to have an attorney represent you in this?
A public defender, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah.
Maybe Steve Madden.
Who else do you have?
Aaron Aldridge, Greg Newberger.
Yeah, let's go with Mr. Aldridge.
Is his card? Give him a call. Check.
Okay, we'll appoint Mr. Aldridge to represent you. Call him. We'll get you back in here as soon as we can, which will be probably at the beginning of the week,
Okay.
and proceed from there.
Would you recommend that?
I would.
Okay.
You're always better off being represented by a lawyer. What's your situation?
Really, I just need to get back to work. The reason that I failed to appear was because I messed up with another county, and if I had come here, then I would have gotten arrested and I would have missed work. But since I've been here last, I've got my own place, I've gotten a car, I'm doing good. I just don't want to lose it all now.
Well, what happens when you don't report?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, you're in jail.
Yes, sir.
You're missing work.
Yes, sir.
So it makes no sense. You understand that?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you had any brushes with the law?
No, not at all.
Have you had any problems with drugs?
I started to, yes, but I got back on Suboxone. Fine, I started to have cravings, but
How long has it been since you've used?
since I've used 2 years,
Okay.
yeah.
Where do you work?
Heidelberg Distribution.
And what do you do?
I've driven a forklift.
What's your home address?
221 Tyonda Drive, Vandalia.
Okay, will you show up if I release you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Do you understand if you don't, I'm not going to be in any hurry whatsoever to address this?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Okay.
Your Honor, he does have a holder out of Greene County, and we also have a letter from his employer. He's been on leave since April because of his relapse. So they are aware of his current situation. The recommendation, if he is released, to have him assessed first, and then place him on a monitor. But he will have to go to Greene County before he does anything.
What do you have in green? Okay, thank you.
It was a misdemeanor passing bad checks. My girlfriend called yesterday, and they said they didn't have any open cases or anything for me. I paid the fines there, everything. Yeah.
Okay, well, you got to get that taken care of.
Yes, sir.
We'll do an assessment,
Okay.
and and your employer's aware of this. Apparently, you're a
Yeah.
good employer. They wouldn't be doing this.
Right.
Once we get the assessment, we will I expect it'll probably not be in some type of intensive treatment.
Right.
And we'll get you back here and get this resolved.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you also wanting him to have that assessment while he's in jail, Judge?
Have the assessment while he's in jail, then release on a monitor, but you can go to work. You can be on a curfew from, what time, what are your work
I
hours?
work second shift. Yeah, it's 2:30 p.m. to 3 in the morning.
Okay, till when?
3 in the morning.
Okay, so how long does it take you to get home?
From work, 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Okay, so I got to figure this out. The curfew is I'll just do an open schedule,
Okay, thank you.
but we'll know where you are and where you aren't.
Right.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
yes, sir.
And just for the record, PC was found, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, thank you.
In Krechek, case 22CR39350. Mr. Krechek is present today without counsel. The state is represented by Teresa Hyatt. The allegations are you violated your ILC by pleading or being convicted of operating the vehicle under the influence in Xenia on May 22nd, 2026. Prior to that, you left Emerge against staff advice. Prior to completing the program on April 26, 2026, you failed to make any payments towards your restitution balance. This could result in revocation of your ILC. We would then go to sentencing. You have a right to be represented by counsel. If you can't afford an attorney will be appointed to represent you. Would you like to have an attorney?
I'd like to just admit today.
Okay. Okay. You're facing 18 months here. We will see you back at the beginning of the week, next week. Contact your attorney and we'll go. Oh, I'm sorry, you waived counsel. You just wanted to admit, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there a statement from the state of Ohio?
Your Honor, let's see, this is his third violation on ILC. We're recommending that his ILC be revoked. I believe the recommendation is to put him on community control and obtain a new assessment and follow through with treatment. And we are okay with that, but we just don't think ILC, is appropriate at this point.
Okay, anything from probation?
That is the primary recommendation, is to revoke the ILC and place on general, complete an updated assessment and follow recommendations. However, it's been a long time and has kind of struggled for almost 4 years, according to Officer Verettos. She also indicated that if he does not want to continue on supervision, to revoke ILC and serve out local time. He does have 38 days of jail time credit.
Okay. You want to say anything?
So my parole officer has a place set up for me to go to. We're just waiting for everything to be done here. That's pretty much it. I was doing all right, and I just kind of had a slip.
Why did you leave Emerge?
I started a job, and I was going to be working, and I just couldn't fit it with my group schedule. I had completed Emerge prior, I think in December I completed Emerge, and I had a slip, and they put me back in IOP.
Okay. Well, there comes a time when we have to change course. So I'm going to revoke your ILC. place you on community control. Do we need a new assessment, you think?
Yes, Your Honor, he would need a new assessment.
Okay. We'll get a new assessment, see what the recommendation is, and eventually, if you don't start doing what you need to do, then you're gonna do your 18 months.
Yes, sir.
You're much better than this. You're more capable. You keep going back into old habits, those have to go. Can I make it any more clear than that?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll get the assessment, then release you on a monitor. Anything else as far as, I guess until we get the assessment, we don't know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms.
Is that curfew, Judge? Or-
Yeah, let's address that once I see what he's required to do.
Okay, do you want to set like a status then, or review
Yeah,
hearing?
we're gonna set it for review
Okay.
next week. Find out what the professionals recommend,
Yes, sir.
and we'll see you then.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
2490, State of Ohio versus William Trammell. Mr. Trammell is present today without counsel. The state is represented by Teresa Hyatt. Good morning.
Good morning.
You look better than I thought you would.
I've been working. I've been trying to make my life easier.
Where are you working?
Fuyao. I'm a press operator.
Okay. What happened to the camper business?
Well, that had to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was either that or my dad go under, and he didn't want to go under. So he just got rid of it. Now he does RVs on the side.
Okay. Tell him I said hello.
I will if I get to talk to him.
Yeah. How old is he now?
71.
Okay. All right. You've been accused of testing positive for methamphetamine on April 14, 2026, and amphetamines, which was confirmed positive by the lab on May 15, 2026. You tested positive for methamphetamine, which was also confirmed by the lab. You have the right to be represented by an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney will be appointed to represent you. Would you like to have legal counsel?
Yeah, I'm just wondering like how long this is going to take, because I don't have very many days I can miss of work.
You got to stop using meth.
I know, trust me.
You may have to miss some work.
All right. Excuse me.
It's gonna be Tom Kidd.
How long have you been in jail?
A day.
Where do you live?
I live in Dayton, 1212 Windsor Avenue.
Okay, anything from probation?
Yes, Your Honor, the recommendation is for him to remain in custody. He does have a assessment scheduled for tomorrow, and then comply with those recommendations and be placed on a GPS monitor with curfew following the completed assessment with the recommendations. He is, I believe, at least residing with or engaged in treatment with a Loving Heart treatment in
Yes.
Dayton. However, we have not been able to get any confirmation of how he's been with compliance-wise of treatment, nor we are unsure if they are aware of his current relapse.
Okay, anything from the state?
Your Honor, I do know that I would agree with what the probation officer just said. I believe the recommendation is he's gonna have a new assessment tomorrow. So it'd be interesting to see what the new assessment says if the defendant is wanting to still do treatment.
When do you think you'll have the,
She'll have it back tomorrow after the assessment is completed, at least probably by tomorrow afternoon sometime. I'm not sure exactly what time they are gonna be over there to assess them, but we typically get them back in the same day when the coach does them.
okay, Brandy, we'll set this for tomorrow afternoon after recovery court.
After recovery court?
Yes, well, let's just set it for 2:30.
Okay. Do you want to set it even if his attorney can't be present? Or do you want me to appoint Gibbs
Yeah, appoint Jonathan Gibbs. Okay, I'm trying to work with you here.
I know
You have
you
to
are.
keep your
I
job.
appreciate you.
But if
Appreciate you,
if
Judge.
you, if you keep using meth, you could go to a community-based correctional facility, which is.
Yeah, I don't want that. I'm trying to just, because I'm doing good. You know what I mean? I got,
You're using meth at least once a month, we know that.
I-
So that's not
I
good.
I keep slipping. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Well, you gotta
Yeah.
recognize where you are in life.
I know.
You're using methamphetamine. Unfortunately, it's a pretty dangerous drug. You can get away with it for a while, it'll destroy you. So what we wanna do is for you to stop.
Okay.
I'm
sir.
not wanting to destroy your job or anything, but if it comes to your job or something that I think it'll save you from this, then it'll be something that saves you from this.
Yes, sir.
But we don't have to start there. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm so sorry, so Jonathan Gibbs is now appointed,
Yes.
correct? Okay, sorry about that.